Hey guys, Shauna McKenzie, founder of Best Kept Self with your Monday morning pep talk. So I think one of the most, by far, endearing characteristics of entrepreneurs and self-employed individuals is their determination. There is just something about someone who embarks on taking this risk to start a business and seeing it through that causes them to be so incredibly convicted and committed to what it is that they embark on. And while this is wonderful, I also happen to think that this is our biggest downfall. Now, I think personally one of the hardest things by far is the ability to differentiate between what we continue to see through in our businesses and what we decide to uncommit from. There are going to be things, there have been several in my life. If you want to hear about them, please leave me a note. I will gladly tell you about them, large and small. Projects, collaborations, things that I have taken the steps to get involved with and then realized that this was not for me. I was going to waste time, money, and energy in them, and it was not going to serve my end goal or anyone really, and needed to uncommit from them, and did. Now, sometimes it took me a while to get to that point, to get to that mindset. Others, I've realized just through sheer practice of being able to stay open to the idea of uncommitting and knowing that that is okay to do, it's gotten easier over time. So I ask you to actually look around, and some key pointers to really figure out what those particular activities are within your business landscape would be to look at kind of feelings that you have, such as feeling like, I can't wait till this is just done, or feeling like, I would just pay for someone to take this off my hands, or feeling like I am wasting so much time, money, and energy, but I just need to get through it. Again, it's amazing that we're so incredibly determined as business owners, but don't let that determination out of sheer just having to see it through be the determining factor of what you continue to spend that time, money, and energy on. There is literally a point when you're involved in an activity that needs to be uncommitted from where you are going to start leaving money on the table. There's opportunity costs involved where if you stick over here and continue to just do it because you just want to see it through, you are neglecting amazing opportunities over here in this corner. Now, I think the biggest fear for all of us when it comes to this idea is, what are people going to think? Or what about the people involved? They're going to be hurt. Now, one major consideration you do have to keep in mind is, are you going to be impacting anyone in the long run? Uncommitting from anything in your business, especially when other people are involved, is going to be a very temporary negative thing. It's like ripping a Band-Aid. But more often than not, people are going to understand. They would much rather have a full-on passionate, yes, I'm here, I'm present, I'm involved, I'm anxious to do this, than have someone who's kind of in it, doing it at a mediocre level who's just waiting to get it done. I just want to reassure you that it is 100% normal and okay that there are things that you've taken the steps to get involved with that now you're going, oh, I really wish I wouldn't have done that. I think we can all relate to some degree. Please do not make the mistake of simply carrying on and keeping on with it if you don't feel like you should be doing it anymore. And don't let the sake of, I'm going to be a failure if I don't finish it, get in the way, because that could not be farther from the truth. Psychologists actually call this sunk cost bias, meaning that when we feel like we put in a bunch of time and money into something, we tend to value it and hang on to it and want to see it through because of this particular theory. And it is true that anything that we own, we tend to overvalue. So you need to be asking yourself questions like, if this activity were to land on my plate now and someone offered it to me, would I take it on? If the answer is no, then it's time to uncommit. So this week, take a look around at all the tasks and the things that you're doing and see where you can start to create space for the things you really want to be doing, the things that really will impact and reach your end goal of your business. And know that, hey, this is fantastic. Now I know that this is not for me. Now I know that this is not the path that I want to take. I just want to reassure you that it is okay to uncommit. In fact, it's incredibly smart and it's incredibly savvy. And I think that any successful business owner will tell you, know when it's okay to walk away and never see that or view that as a failure. Hope that was helpful. I'd love to hear your comments on this topic because this is something that, again, I think we can all relate to. So please share below. All right, chat with you next week.